Chapter 17. Electra sat down next to Augustine. Godfrey had declined the representation of a solicitor, said he didn't need one. Nothing to hide, nothing to prove. They pressed the point and he still refused. Augustine wouldn't sit in an interview on the other side of the desk without a solicitor present, and he knew the law pretty well. It always amazed him that people would sit and speak without someone next to them prompting when they should stop speaking, change the subject, or even answer for them. Daniel, we wanted to speak to you. We've been back to the golf course and found that you tampered with the CCTV system. Now, seeing as you've changed the date on the system just at the time a murder occurred, we've got some suspicions, Augustine started. To Electra, it sounded too much like a monologue. The one thing they had been taught was to keep their words short and sweet. A simple statement or a single question. She nudged Augustine with her knee in his thigh. He received the message, loud and clear. Can you enlighten us on why you chose that date and time to tamper with the system? I was trying to see if I could help. I wanted to get the images to help the investigation, but I don't know how to use the system. Ask anyone who's been around me. They all laugh that I don't know what I'm doing with it. But why didn't you leave it to someone who knew the system? Augustine pressed. I wanted to be the hero. I wanted to help. But what you've done is destroy any chance we had of seeing what happened. Not quite in fitting with the role of a hero, is it? Augustine asked. No. But I'm sure I can still help. Augustine mused about Daniel's demeanour. When they spoke to him the first time, he was about as welcoming as barbed wire. Now, he was all sweetness and light, but it wasn't natural. The sweetness was the sober Daniel Godfrey, maybe. The one who only arrived when he wanted something, or someone. Augustine looked over at Electra. Maybe she had the knack with a man who thought with his penis more than his brain. She understood what was potentially going on and took over the questioning. Daniel, you were caught drink driving. What time this morning did you start drinking? Early. What's early for you? What's early for you, and see if we're compatible, Godfrey responded. Electra took it in her stride. If she wanted the man to talk freely, then she had to let him loosen his tongue a little. Weekdays, it's before 5. Weekends, it's 10. How's that for you? I'll see you at the weekend. Early for me is around 6:30, 7, and I often have a drink for breakfast. So, when we asked you this morning how you got to the course, you said that you walked. Is that true? I walked in because my car was still there from the night before. Joyce could smell the drink on me and wouldn't let me drive home. She took my keys and gave me a lift home. So, what made you think that drinking for breakfast and jumping in the car was a good formula? Electra pressed, knowing that he was warming to her. She sat forward. He mirrored. I've done it so many times before and got away with it. Nothing new for me. And did you see anything in the car park before you started work that can help us with our inquiries? I saw a body. I saw Mark. Well, I assume it was Mark. He was laid face down by his car. I finished my drink, left it on the wall next to him, and went back to my daily business. By then, I could see that there was nothing I could do for him. So you left him there. He could have still been alive. He could still have had a chance, however small. Not from where I was standing. He was a goner. Dan, I don't know what to say. I thought more of you. Tell me what you saw. Probably the same as what you've seen. He was laid next to his car, face down. There was blood. Nothing else, really. Just like that. Like I say, I knew he was dead. Dan, can we take a sample of your DNA to check our records? If you're innocent, and I believe that you're innocent, then it will help to eliminate you from our inquiries and allow us to focus on the real killer. How does that sound? Oh, that's fine. Will you be doing it? Daniel Godfrey asked hopefully. No, we've got a team for that, Electra replied.